As we are moving to the end of 2019, it's always good to reflect back at, what happened this year. And when I do so, I realize not a whole lot of things happen. It's just the same old, boring, mundane routine, trying to play it safe and secure. Not a whole lot of things happened in my external world. I've got no highlights to share, like epic stuff that really happened, that we all like to look up to. However, when I dive deeper, I also realize I've been through a massive identity change, and I'm actually still in it. Because when I look back to, let's say, 2011, when I was very busy and obsessed with building status, success, going after my recognition and validation, doing what was needed to survive in order to build that image, I was attending a lot of marketing and business events, having interesting conversations with other so-called like-minded entrepreneurs. And we were talking about passion. And at that time, I had absolutely no freaking idea what my passion was in life. And that was always a little bit my problem. Even when I came out of high school, I had absolutely zero idea what to do with my life and with myself. What was my passion or purpose? What was my joy, my excitement? I could not feel that. I could not feel my own feelings. I just was so busy numbing myself down in order to cope with the difficulties and challenges of life that I could not feel. I could not simply not feel what I was really enjoy doing. So I developed, let's say, a scarcity mindset that was always like in this need or feeling lack of something. That actually made me very inauthentic. Inauthentic in the sense of I was not really showing the deeper parts of myself. I was not really expressing my joy. I was much more obsessed with power, control, status, success. And that really burned me out because I was just always like externally focused on things. Now, I want to become more authentic. I want to experience what it's like to enjoy the things that I choose to do. Let's experience more satisfaction and fulfillment from just creating for my own joy of creating. Not with the need of trying to get something or trying to go somewhere, of, trying to achieve or accomplish something. But just do it more for myself. However, this old programming of my older self still exists in my subconscious mind. So every time when I do something, every time when I create something, every time when I go out in nature and really connect with the real world, I still have this voice like, what's the whole point of doing this? What is the point of, what is it going to get you? Especially when I'm reflecting back at my current status of where my YouTube channel is currently at. I mean, I uploaded my first video on this with actually a very simple intention really. And I started doing that like 4 years ago, and I just passed 500 subscribers. So of course I compare myself with maybe other creators who kicked up their channel to over 100,000 subscribers in only 8 months. And I've been doing this 4 years, still 500 subs. But my intention was really simple. Go out in nature, ground myself, reflect, clear my mind, and share my ideas, insights, and perhaps even inspirations that are flowing through me, as I would like to call it, and share that with others. So it was more like a way to express myself, something I've not really been able to do for a very long time. So I had this very strong desire to express myself. However, as time passed by, of course I had still this old programming of trying to, achieve something. Again, I started to identify myself with it, like this has to become my business. This has to become my full-time income. I need to make a living from this. So what I started to do is look for ways to supply and demand. But again, I started to miss the point of what I wanted to share, create for myself. And this is really what I wanted to do more, is to tune into my own intuitive self, perhaps my highest self, and share a moment of peace, serenity, a way for self-reflection, gain more self-awareness. Because do we need really more rational, logical answers? Do we really need to get more overwhelmed with more information overload by all the clickbait that is out there? Or do we need something that can get us in our own creative flow, that can inspire us to create for our own joy of creation?